everyone, it's Master Wong here. Did you in liking the G-Tech, the Bruce Lee movement of my brother? Teaching you is a Jeet Kune Do movement of the Bruce Lee here. So today we continue to follow onto and as well onto the movement here on the G-Tech, how we're going to use this in a soul black movement and also how to train with this. So here is my brother Sifu Singh. Check it out and let's watch it and learn together.
Alright, now let's take a look at how we're going to train on the equipment, especially for the challenge. For the challenge, you're going to see me training it on the Wuk Chong and on the Wuk Chong, which is wooden dummy, which I will show you in a minute, and on the heavy bag. Okay, this is a 150-pound old school Thai heavy bag. Use this. Use one of the amazing Century Weight Masters. Whatever you got, use it. And just a few things with regards to using it. If you've got a bag that swings, it's great. So what I like to do is I like to just let it go forward and back. Okay. The reason is this is simulating my opponent for me, and this is simulating them coming forward and back for me. Okay, so as I see that range, I step back, boom, I catch the shot. Okay, so it's just moving, and I stomp back to catch it. So I'm really looking to see where the knee is. If you look at the majority of what marks on my bag, right here, right along here, the tears are right along the knee line, okay? Because that's where my targeting is for this game. So get that moving. All right, so I start to see if I got a blade away, catch it, get it a little bit off. One of the things that's really cool about this is, hey, not every kick's gonna be perfect. The bag will give you feedback as to how you felt in your body, how you felt in your balance. So that's really important. Okay, so that time I was a little off. I didn't have my heels on properly. Slow it down. Find the rhythm. Come forward. Come back. Switch. Catch it. Square. Square. Blade it. Move with it. Breathe. Slow it down. Give it a try, have fun, and try to find the sweet spot of where to make contact with the bag. Sometimes I'll drive through it. Sometimes I'll just catch it right there. You don't always need a lot of power.
That is beautiful movement there. As you see, as you are zapping the person, make sure you are attacking the thigh, the knee, and if you want to able to move them, you need to spend time on them to practice to be able to get this movement functional. Otherwise, it's going to be a nightmare for you. The same kind of things that when you're doing anything, you need to spend time to practice with this movement here to make it the movement practical. Okay, so let's carry on and start practice and learn it together here.
Okay, so now we come over to the Wuk Chong, all right, and I'll show you how to work the G-Tech on the Wuk Chong. I've rigged the device here like this. There's a Century pad, 2 kettlebells. The leg broke last time I was training, so this keeps it in place. So if you don't have a Wuk Chong, you can use a tree, okay? Now one of the key things, or a brick wall, like at school, don't kick the walls in your house, and your wife will get upset with you. You know, you can cause damage. So this is important. Now, one of the key things is that when you're kicking a Wuk Chong, this can be very dangerous because you can hurt yourself really badly if you miss the kick. You can hurt a foot, you can break a foot. But most importantly, the thing is that it's about the knee. You have to protect the knee and you have to strengthen the knee. So a couple exercises to strengthen the knee that go along with the last one is some isometrics. And if you see, there's 3 ranges of the kick. There's one where my leg is bent here. Then there's one where my leg is halfway bent. And then there's one here when I'm at extension, okay? There's never a point where my knee's locked out. There's always a bend. there's actually no straight lines in nature. So you gotta have a bend, okay? Now, when I come here, what I want to do here is I want to stiffen up every muscle in my body, and I want to use this as an exercise to be internally aware as to where there's looseness, what muscle's not being contracted. I gotta contract it. So that's what total body coordination means. You have to be able to contract every muscle. So from this point, I'm gonna drive down this leg into this hip and drive down this leg, and I'm trying to like pull my hips apart, and I'm squeezing every muscle in my whole body. That's pretty painful. If I did it a little longer, my legs will crack. Okay, then I get to the point right here where my knee is halfway bent, and then I do the same thing over there. Then after that, I'm gonna get to the point here where I'm at extension. I'm into my other leg, but my knee is still a little bent. My heel is right on the target. Okay? Now what happens here is I want this to happen, this hip, to like inside the socket, rotate this one, rotate back, and then I pull my lats down. Feel that tension there. Oh, it's really important you do these exercises. And they hurt if you do it correctly. You can't do more than a couple of reps if you have ultimate tension. Okay, hold it for like 7 to 8 seconds. 7 seconds is what they say is the best. And like I said, only do 1 rep of it if you do it to maximal contraction. Do it left side and do it your right side. Okay, now the next thing is that you want to find your rhythm, all right? So I just want to get that kind of rhythm going, this kind of rhythm going. Now if you notice what's happening here is that my back foot stomps and lowers the same time my heel hits. That's how I'm going to get power. It's by sitting on my kick, okay? There. So that was off a little. There's the heel. There's the heel. There's the heel. There's the heel. Go to that side. Okay. Adjust this. Leg came out a little bit. All right. Right there. Boom. Okay. Okay, then do square, 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 do the other side square, extend the leg, extend the leg.
I love him. As you know, I'm the fan of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is my idol. Without Bruce Lee, I'm not here today to be able to talk to you and be able to share some martial skill with you in this 2022. Okay? And my brother here, he is a quality of a character, is have a beautiful soul, and he's doing the 10,000 kick challenge. On this 10,000 kick, it's going to kicking the hunger away to helping kids that haven't got anything to eat. So you can start to doing some training with him by underneath this video is a link. Okay, then go to the black belt, and then you can doing the challenge with him. As the challenge, you can donate and helping to feed the hunger. Okay, and this is important. That's what my brother doing for this 1 week, actually 7 days, I think, from the 3rd to the 14th. Okay, so all the information underneath this video here, you check it all out and go and check it out. As you know, I have the same day on a Monday. I have the Tai Chi movement as well for you to practice, to learn and understand about the Tai Chi side. As you know, a lot of time when you practice with Tai Chi, especially this kind of time at the moment we're in, we need to have time for mind, body and spirit. And Tai Chi really helping you to ground it and also helping you to learn to breathe. As you got negative energy, God doesn't mean, and then what you want to do, like I told you before, force them down the ground here. As you force them down the ground, all this negative energy, you start to get some stuff down there. Bury them and make sure nice and smooth down here and get them ready, and then start gather all the positive energy up and start a beautiful 2022 again. So that's what is it. So that my 7-day challenge also underneath this video here. So if you're into it, then get started on the 3rd and then you will love it. So that's all we're gonna have for you today, and have a nice beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Han and Bao, as I told you before, When you bow to people, need to keep an eye on them. Don't look down the ground because know yourself, know your enemy. Otherwise, your enemy gonna take the surprise, whack you in the groin, and you won't able to use your little boy ever again. So keep an eye on your enemy. I will see you tomorrow.